To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the length to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club. Give Frank a call on 01925 243 363.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. This week we're coming to you from the Leeds Irish Centre. We are here with John F. Kennedy's GAA Football Club, who are celebrating their annual dinner dance. The club was first formed back in 1965 and they've enjoyed great success down the years. But tonight is the night for coming together, meeting old friends and sharing friendships. It's promising to be a great night with special guest Kevin O'Neill, the Mayo Footballer. So sit back and enjoy the show.
It is a great honour to represent the John F. Kennedy Club on this special occasion. Mr. President, Reverend Father, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you all.
Joe, many congratulations, celebrating 40 years tonight.
Thank you very much, Martin. It's been a great occasion for the John F. Kennedy Club. We're proud and privileged to be around for this long, and I hope that the club goes from strength to strength after tonight as well. Here tonight I want to acknowledge the endeavour of the vast amount of people who gave their time and money to keeping our native game alive in Yorkshire. A special thank you to the players, boys and girls, who wore the jersey with pride and passion. And we are privileged to have on board special mentors, also the parents and grandparents who played a big part in bringing their kids to games. Well, I'm involved in Martin for 40 years, And when I come to this country first, we brought our culture with our faith and our religion and our sport. And we try to keep the sport alive in this country because it's very important to people that come from Ireland and long time back. It's a great honour for me to be involved with the John F. Kennedy Club because I think Gaelic football has played a big part in lives of young men and women in this country down through the years.
You're very proud of the young underage as well, because you've got lots of young children playing Gaelic football here with John F. Kennedy's now.
The people involved with the underage are doing a tremendous job, and I know it takes time and effort, but if you like doing something, it doesn't seem hard work. It comes easy to you. And when I started up 40 years ago with all the people that I was involved with, I'll have to mention one man that taught me the ropes, and that was my great late friend, Pat Kane. Pat was a great friend of mine, and I hope he's looking down tonight, and I know he is. He's not here in body, but he is in spirit. Thank you, Pat, for everything you did for the John F. Kennedy Club, because you were one of the reasons that we're still here tonight celebrating.
Michelle, a very special night for John F. Kennedy's, big night here.
Absolutely. We're all really, really proud to be here celebrating 40 years of our youth. I'm secretary of the club and heavily involved in the youth. I've got 3 children who all play in teams for John F. Kennedy's, so it is just wonderful to actually see where we've come from and where we are now. It is fantastic.
Of course, this is a big family thing because you're secretary, your son is a great player with John F. Kennedy's, and your husband is chairman.
Yeah, it kind of takes over our life a little bit. We do have like a whole bit of the household. There's John F. Kennedy's paperwork. We have a lot of discussions about John F. Kennedy's, but as I say, my son, I've actually 3 children who all play for the teams. So yeah, it's we all absolutely love it. A lovely part of tonight was doing a bit of research. Myself and Jane, the child officer, went and met with one of the first secretaries, and to actually see her memories. She's got a scrapbook together, and looking at the photographs from 40 years ago where you're seeing parents, well, children playing there who are now parents with their children playing in the club. It gives you goosebumps. It just shows that kind of generational, I don't know, impact, you know, people who were playing 40 years ago having their children play now, and it's lovely. They're amazing friendships. I mean, I know from my children, the friendships they've got from this club will be for life.
Eddie, of course, you've been a great supporter of John F. Kennedy's football club for a long time.
Right, that's the case, Martin. It goes back a long way. It started out back in 1965, I believe, or thereabouts. But it was only about 40 years since the youth was incorporated into that. And it has gone from strength to strength all over the years, and I'm proud to be part of it.
You've been there through the thin times and the good times.
That is the case, yes, but I mean, if you don't do it in the bad times, there's no good doing it in the good times. That helps to bring it along, and it's great to see the young ones involved in the Gaelic football, and of course, it's a big part of our Irish heritage. Yes, we are progressing along the lines for St. Patrick's Parade, which is the biggest event in the city now. It started out back in the year 2000, I believe, and I have been part of it ever since. And we're going strength to strength.
Of course, we're missing Mary tonight, your lovely wife.
Yes, she's not with us tonight owing to circumstances, but she'll have our heart. Our heart will be here as well.
Genuinely, I'm honoured to be here this evening, and it's a credit to all of you. I mean, this is an absolutely amazing facility and something you can be really proud of. We certainly don't have this in Knockmore.
Kevin, you had 14 wonderful years playing for Mayo.
Yeah, great time, Martin. It's hard to believe it's 14 years. Time has absolutely flown by, but when I look back at it, it was a great journey. You know, played with some great players, was involved with some great people over the years, and it was a fantastic experience. We had some great days, obviously, you know, over that period of time, and yeah, nothing but great memories, Martin.
I was fortunate enough to grow up in Knockmore, a fabulous village for anyone who hasn't been there. Joe is incredibly proud of his roots and where he comes from, and certainly for me, it was a great honour to play with Mayo, but I consider my club always came first. And we're very lucky to grow up in an area where You know, we were fortunate enough to have great coaches, great volunteers, great facilities in an area within Mayo where it wasn't the greatest of areas. There was a pub, a shop, the church and the GAA pitch, and that was it.
Really nice to be here as a guest this evening and meet everybody from home and really try and promote the games in the UK. And I think it's really important for people to stay connected to home and keep their culture, keep their heritage and focus on Gaelic games. I lived away from Ireland for a couple of years when I finished playing football, so I know what it's like to live away and be part of a community that's outside of Ireland and what that means to the people and what that means to the club.
You played in 2 All-Ireland finals as well over your period.
Yeah, no, I did, and unfortunately we didn't get over the line, and you know, I think it was good over that period. We ended up playing in a Club All-Ireland as well and played minor and under 21 as well, and you know, for one reason or another we could debate that all day, Martin, why we didn't get over the line, but great experience to play at that level and played with some great players, so very thankful for all of that.
We're a club, a family club, and we like to look after people, and that's the way it should be.
Joe Boyle, he's like a townie of yours. He doesn't come too far away from where you are.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, it's incredible how he's maintained his energy over the years or whatever, and he's still a Foxford man at heart or whatever, and a passionate Mayo man and a huge supporter of the games. I mean, I don't know where he gets his energy from, you know, and hopefully we'll all have that same energy level when we get to Joe's stage. But it's great to see that passion and that commitment, and it's a sign of, I think, any good Mayo person would aspire to across the globe to keep that connection to home.
Stephen, I know you joined the club at a very young age, but tell me a little bit about your time here with John F. Kennedy's.
Yeah, well, I've been part of the club since I was 5 years old, way back in 1990. What is it, nearly 35 years that I've been with the club, so no, it's great club to be beside or be part of, and like I said, there's friendships here that you make for a lifetime, you know, once you've started, so it's all good. Recently, obviously, with me having 2 young lads of my own, I got back involved with the underage, and it's been a bit of breath of fresh air getting back involved at that young age as opposed to the stress of the seniors and the juniors.
And it's great to see, of course, that John F. Kennedy's, you're progressing all the time. You've got a young team now and you're going forward.
Yeah, it's great. We fielded in the Northern Games this year at under 7s, 9s, 11s, 13s, 15s, 17s. So we did through the card with the Honour Club in the north of England to compete at all those levels. So it was testament to all the guys here at JFK's who made that happen. It's a proper family club, it's John F. Kennedy's. We've been together through thick and thin, to be honest. When the times were hard, everyone dug deep together, and we came through, and it came good. This year, probably the pinnacle this year was under 9s travelling down to the All Britain Championships for the first time in a long time, and they came back away with 1 draw and 4 wins. So we came back up with the bragging rights as well. So it was a great achievement back in July this year down in Greenford. One word that comes through it in probably all of our articles is friendship. People making friendship that's lasted a lifetime, and tonight's testament to that.
What I always remember about my club is the journey that you go through from when you're 4 or 5 years of age. You know, there's defeats along the way, there's incredible commitment, lots of volunteers, huge sponsorship, huge commitment by everybody within the club, and that builds the community.
We've had great reports and great talk tonight about the women's team.
Yeah, so this is something that's only come about this year, and again, it's fantastic. We've actually lost girls playing, you know, because we've never had this opportunity. So we've had them come up to the age of 11 where they haven't been able to play on, and our women's team have actually come about from a group of 6 girls who took it upon themselves to start training Gaelic football, just because they wanted to, and then they got in touch with me as part of JFK, asked if they could become affiliated with us, and now they have at least 30 girls girls a week training under them. So we are sort of like in the process of like bringing in more coaches for them. But the fact we've got such a following now from the girls, a lot of them are affiliated with the club through brothers or uncles or dads. But these girls in their own right are absolutely amazing, and I'm so proud of them.
Michelle, it's getting a busy night in there now. We can tell it's all livening up.
Yeah, that's it. Speeches are done. It's time for the dancing, so we're all hitting the floor now.
Well, good on you. We're going to take a break and we'll see you in a few minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club. Give Frank a call on 01925 243 363.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Welcome back. This week we're coming to you from the Leeds Irish Centre. We are here celebrating the John F. Kennedy's GAA annual dinner dance. Now we're going inside to catch up with the music and see how Joe Keegan and his band is performing.
I just want to say congratulations to John F. Kennedy's for 40 years, and I compliment you in your management, and it's the ladies at the top, not the fellas. They're always sitting down or picking up children and I have to do this and I have to do that. It's the ladies, you do all the work.
Father Eugene, it's great to see you here tonight celebrating with John F. Kennedy.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here and to support JFKs. I've associated with them for many years, and I'm secretary of the Yorkshire County Board. It's great to meet old friends, because sometimes it's only at dinner dances you meet the parents or the grandparents who are supporting the team, and it's at a dinner dance that you all meet from the various parts of Leeds, from the various parts of maybe Ireland as well, and just to renew old acquaintances.
Of course, you've been a priest here in Leeds for a very long time.
Yes, I'm in this area, East Leeds, for the last 20 years. I've been in the parishes here 3 times, St. Teresa's up the road, Our Lady's of Good Counsel, St. Nicholas's, and I'm back here, which I was here maybe 40 years ago in St. Patrick's as a curate. I'm back here now again as the parish priest.
And of course we had the pleasure of meeting your brother, who is also a priest in Birmingham recently.
That's right. Father Dennis is in the Birmingham and Solly Park, and I know he's involved in the Irish community down there, like all the other priests. Where there's people, I suppose the priest should be there in their lives. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for your hospitality and your kindness. God bless you. Keep up the good work. Bye-bye. We're very proud of our families and our communities, our schools, and the great work that the ordinary people do every day.
This area is affectionate to me. My mother's brother moved here to Huddersfield, not far from here, in 1962. Unfortunately, he passed away around 10 years ago, and that was my last time here, but we're incredibly proud of the area, and Paddy was a very close relative of ours, and we're really tied to this area in both with our relatives here, but also culturally as well. It means an awful lot to me and the rest of our family. Our relatives in Huddersfield mean an awful lot to us.
Kevin, of course, you've got football in your blood because your father was a great Galway player, Liam O'Neill. He played for many years with Galway.
Yeah, no, I mean, we were brought into football very early, Martin, and I was very fortunate to grow up in an environment where, that was really encouraged, and fortunate enough to play with a club like Knockmore that fostered a lot of training and development from a very young age, and a very successful club. I spent a couple of years in Jarlath's in Galway as well, which certainly helped in terms of my own development as a footballer, but, starting at an early age, and that focus on practicing every day. It's like anything else, was certainly a benefit, Martin. I think when you finish up the things that you remember, the people that you played with, the supporters, we have great support at Mayo, as you know, and people come from far and wide, including from Leeds here to support the team over the years, and just great memories of those good days, and very fond memories of the whole thing.
Brendan, tell me a little bit about your time here at JFK's.
I've been over here playing with them about 9 years now, since 2014, and the club has changed a bit. A lot of players that I originally started with have moved on, and for Gaelic football in England's a lot different to home. Teams change every year and so, but we've kind of settled the last 3 years. We've got a good core of players, and we're building towards a good future. A lot of the young lads coming through from the underage, so it's kind of what tonight's about, really.
When you play in Ireland, the team virtually continues on year in, but it's so much different here. You've got to nearly rebuild a team every year.
Even the lads that are here, they might be working in different parts of England and stuff, so different challenges and stuff, but enjoyable all the same.
So you've got a fellow Mayo man here tonight, Kevin O'Neill, special guest of honour. Tell me a little bit about where you come from in County Mayo.
Not too far from Kevin, come from Bunnyconlon. Can remember watching Kevin as a kid playing for Mayo, so fond memories of him. But yeah, North Mayo.
We saw you earlier on making a presentation of this man here on my right hand side to Gerard, and of course he's had a great season.
He has, yeah, he's Mr. Consistent for us. Mr. Consistent, goalkeeper. don't always get recognised, but Jared's been with us about 3 years now and made our team a lot better since his arrival.
Thank you, Brendan, and thank you, Jared. Thank you very much.
Jared, how have you settled in here in Leeds?
Yeah, I've settled in good. Yeah, you know, they've made me feel like home. And ever since I started with them, I think it was 2019-20, so about three years. So yeah, they've settled in with them. They made me feel like home. Good bunch of lads. Yeah, feel good. Yeah.
And of course, you've got the difficult job. You're the last line of defence, so they all can make mistakes. But if you make a mistake, it costs.
Yeah. I know it's anyone in the field, you know, can make a mistake, you know. But if the keeper makes a mistake, it's the one they kind of always blame. You know, last man. It's hard to, you know. If I make a mistake, everyone sees it. But yeah, you know, obviously I try the best with the lads and that, and. Yeah, just give it my all, and if I can make a few saves, I make a few saves. If I don't, you know, I've tried my best, you know.
Well, you must have had a good season this year. You got Player of the Year. Many congratulations.
Yeah, thanks very much. You know, I think it's part of it's with Brendan here as well, like part of the coaching and that. I'd like to say thanks to Brendan as well.
I'm from Leeds personally, and I started playing when I was 16. That was my first match up in Newcastle. Wasn't the best of games. I only came on for the last 10 minutes and decided to start on the biggest fella on the pitch, so that didn't go too well for me. But I'm 24 now, so I've been playing for 8 years. You work all week and then you look forward to the weekend when you get the chance to play. And bit of crack after the games then, and you know, you just enjoy a bit of competitive play and having the chance to just play with some of your best friends and hopefully win something in the end. Two of my best mates now, I wouldn't have known them if I didn't play Gaelic. We've had a few new teams join in the past few years. Sheffield created a club, York as well, and then obviously we've got the 3 Leeds teams as well, and there's a great rivalry between ourselves and them. The standard is just going up. Compared to when I started, I'd have been a good player when I started. I'm awful now compared to that, just because the other players are getting better. Most of our team would be English born and bred, but Irish heritage. My father's from Bunnyconlon, Carraway Road out there. We every year growing up we'd be back there 4 or 5 times a year, and that's actually where I learned to play Gaelic. We'd go for the 6 weeks in the summer and I'd be playing with the underage teams there. When you go back there you feel comfortable, you know everyone, and I'm going next week actually. It's my granddad's 80th birthday. Happy birthday Frank Conlon from Carraway, Bunnyconlon.
Peter Newman, our president at the moment and vice president when the Kennedy Club started in 1965. Probably people won't believe this, but he got a letter from Robert Kennedy, a senator in America, congratulating him on taking the John F. Kennedy name. And this year, it's almost 60 years. It's the 22nd of November next month, and we'll try to get it as close as we could to the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
Joe, congratulations. It's been a wonderful night here with you at the Leeds Irish Centre. Long may John F. Kennedy's keep going, and long may you have the health to keep driving them on with that great spirit you've got.
Well, you have to have spirit, and you have to think about the young ones. When you're old, you don't think about being old. You don't have to think you're old. You think young and you stay young. And Martin, I know you a long, long time, and you haven't changed a bit, because the job you do, you're mixing with young and old, and you do a great job, and I hope you go from strength to strength. And thank you very much for covering our occasion tonight. You're a star.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. And we hope that everybody's enjoyed the show at home tonight. Isn't this man absolutely fantastic? He's 82 years of age. He doesn't look 52. But anyway, listen, God bless you all. We hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week with the Irish in the UK at 7:30. Until then, from Joe and myself and everybody at the Leeds Irish Centre, God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Martin. And man, may you continue, because without you and looking after the Irish in Britain, we'd have no voice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.